What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is a channel where we talk about this tank and its ups and downs. But for this video, we have something else, and I apologize in advance because a quarter of the video my mic wasn't on, so I'm doing a little voiceover. So this tank is doing well. It's at the moment thriving. So let's move on to what we're here for. All right, guys, so we do have the Waterbox 20 cube all cleaned up, ready to roll. I use C-shape pump cleaner and let everything settle inside of it with all the equipment and everything. And after that, I just literally wiped it down and everything came off. And this thing looks brand new. All right, guys, so for this build this time, we're using the C-shape Shark 150, the Inkbird 100-watt heater, and we're using an AI Nero 3 with the AI Access return pump, and we're using a double random flow generator, which I don't think it works that great, but I have it, so I'm gonna use it. And that's about it for this setup. It's gonna be pretty simple, low maintenance. And as for rock, we're using AF rock because I had some left over, and why not use it? Now, this particular box is base, so it's gonna be kind of difficult to make some structure with this because they're like really bulky. And I might have some shelf pieces, so let's see what I can come up with. I don't want to do nothing crazy this time, just kind of like a simple aquascape, because once you get too elaborate in a nano tank, it can get tricky with flow, it can get tricky with coral placement, lighting, and all that. So this time I want to keep it simple but nice. So let's see what I can come up with. Honestly, guys, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Not this. That. Because every time I did something crazy and like unique, quote unquote, there's like no surface space for any corals. And then it's like, if I use like, I did find some of these shelves, it's like, it's so small that like if I put something here or something, you just lose everything underneath. So I don't think I'm gonna put anything like crazy corals in here. It's gonna be like a low maintenance, easy care for tank. So I don't know, I tried to make an arch with it, and it just looked weird, and it looked like I won't have any like space to mount things. So I don't know, I'm just gonna plop some rocks here. Think of it like natural piece. I don't know. It's so small, it's not, and like this stuff is so hard to work with. Like the bases look like they're just like huge chunks, and then shelves are like just shelves. And even the arches from AF rock, they're not even like see on that picture, it's humongous. They're not made for nano tanks. And even though in the Oceangaurd, like, I don't know, the whole aquascape's like a hack job. So this is where I do not shine at all. So yeah, you guys can be honest, it doesn't look great. But who cares about the aquascape? Because once it's covered in corals, right? Does anyone look at it? No, they're like, oh my God, the corals are so amazing. So we're just gonna rock. We're just gonna rock with this rock right here. For now, at least. If you can hear a fan, it's because I had to put the AC on in the garage and it's getting really hot in here. So this is the light, the Radion XR15 blue. So it came off the Oceangaurd. So this is what I'm gonna do it with. This is way more than enough light for this tank. The only thing is kind of like iffy is like this light is kind of heavy, and the Waterbox cube glass is not that thick, but I had it on before and it worked fine. It just is always like, oh man, what if something happens? And I never mounted light from the ceiling, so that's like, I never did that. But yeah, this is the light. All right, guys, this is it. I call it the foot. Looks like a dinosaur's foot, or the toe part. I think this is This is fair. This is good. It is enough space for corals, enough space for whatever I want to do. There'll be space around the tank as well. So this is it. Now I have a bigger issue. So the main issue now is where am I going to put this tank? So where I had it before, it's not going to work there anymore. So, and I want to try to keep it in that same room because that's where I make like all the videos and stuff. And I don't want to like put it in random parts of the house. So I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. So I have everything set up. Now I just got to figure out which room and where's like the best place. So problem after problem. All right, guys, this is where I ended up putting it instead of next to the tank here. So this is it. It's a table. It's gonna be like a, I don't know, a desk or a desk. I don't know. But all right, let's get some sand in this thing and get it ready for cycling. I'm using AF Biosand without the bio because I'm not using the bacteria that comes with it. So hopefully there's enough sand. I'm not gonna, this is like a quarter of it. Oh, there is some actually. That's what it comes with. It's like a quarter of a bag. So it's already rinsed out. And we're gonna get it in here. Honestly, I don't think I rinsed it. Let me go do that. All right, definitely didn't rinse it out. Now it's rinsed out. There's probably a little bit of stuff in there, but yeah, all right. When you wash this stuff, it literally looks like milk coming out. So, okay, this is gonna have to do, actually, that's a good amount, boom. Last time I did it too thick and it was just hard to keep the sand bed clean. And also the rockscape was like really big. So there we go, phase 1 complete. All right, now I just gotta remember how I had this. Boom. Ooh, okay. It's actually quite simple. Boom. Not gonna glue it just yet. There we go. It's the claw. There it is, guys. The Waterbox Cube 20 Aquascape. It's not bad. I think it's, I mean, there's so much you could do. You could buy those little ones that look like shells and this and that, but yeah, I don't know. Let's just roll with this. All right, guys, that is all for the video. Hopefully in the next episode, we'll have this thing getting cycled, and we are not using the Radions. We actually got something else, something a bit budget friendly, and a light that supposedly is really good. So stay tuned. Catch you guys on the next ride.